Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm using the new audio setup, the new microphone setup I bought during Black Friday. I just recently bought a new microphone stand for it, and it's a little awkward, actually. And before I used the old microphone stand for my USB mic, and it kept, like, tilting over and falling down, which was kind of bad, so I had to buy this thing that I'm pretty sure has a cast iron plate to weigh things down. So, hopefully I'll be good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Max Lore Starsiege is a Christmas games the stream. Yeah. Hopefully I'm coming through all right. Audio input. Let's see if OBS can capture Starsiege right. Ah. Yeah, OBS is a little weird about Starsiege. I have to go into the game, then go back out before it starts picking it up again. Let's see if what we got here. In game. Booyah. There we go. One nice main menu. Today we are playing Starsiege. It is a Christmas game to me because I bought it during Christmas. I kind of just said that already, didn't I? Internal childhood lore versus objective reality. Childhood lore wins every time. Never question that, boys and girls. That's always the case. So yeah, we're playing some we're not playing multiplayer today. We're playing some single player. This time I showed off the campaign a little bit, which I fully intend to do. Since Plague of Gripes covered the human campaign already, since Plague of Gripes covered the Cybrid campaign, I'm doing the human campaign. Okay, so we can select our pilot portrait and our squad logo. Usually what I like doing is seeing... usually the usual portrait I go for is this happy dude right here. Don't know why. Every time I played the campaign since I was like 13 or 14 years old, I like the cut of this guy's jib, you know? He's evil, but he's handsome. So therefore, his handsomeness like outweighs his evil. So therefore, he's a trustworthy guy. I think judging by the uniform, he's a knight. I always liked him. Squad logo. We have a wide variety of logos here, some of which are based on like the old developer squads that were around like when Starsiege was being developed. Because yes, they had like squads as they were like developing Starsiege. Before the final release of Starsiege, there was the Alpha Tech release. Oh. That sounds a lot like Cyber talk to me, Canuck Wolf man. We don't do that here. But anyway, squad... Okay, squad loadout. Squad portraits. So what we got here is... We have a variety of squad logos from various like squads throughout Starsiege's early development history, and some they just made up for themselves. Here we got Rage. They were an acronym for something, I kind of forget. What the hell what their acronym stood for, but Rage. New Terran Defense Force. They're one of the big squads in Starsiege. I don't think this was their official logo though, because they never really used like spray paint. They had this whole like formal fancy thing they had with a blue crest and a yellow sun or whatever. Red Armageddon. Yeah, another squad. They were... I'm getting ahead of myself here. There's a whole bunch of Lord of these squads they just made up that that'd take me a long time to get through. Merry Crimbus Iggy. Well, whatever. Let's get into the game. Well, we got a bunch of logos here, but usually in my childhood I liked this one. No idea what it means, but I just kind of like the color green. Also, the 3 stars are kind of nice. Alright, let's start up. Mac Rage, squad name. I might as well go with my childhood squad name. Usually I call it... It was a little 90s and extreme, but then again, it was a 13 at the time. So I called my squad... Da Roughnecks. The X makes it extreme and radical in the true 90s style. Yes. Alright. Let's get into it. Opening cutscene, let's go! There we go.
The Emperor plundered Mars and Venus. Earth was all. The colonies, nothing. Unhappy colonists demanded freedom and equality in vain. They were powerless to change the Emperor's mind, or challenge the Emperor's might. Then, prospectors on Mars discovered a hidden cavern filled with the mysterious weapons left by a long...
Okay, the texture's kind of glitched on this. It's supposed to be a rock texture there.
The world changed. Now colonial rebels could fight the Emperor and hope to win. And fight they did. flames of civil war burned across Mars.
Hoorah! Yes, it was a Starship Troopers reference. Actually, specifically a CGI TV show. We had it on in the morning before I went to school, and it always just stuck in my head. Making sure everything's testing it. Yep, everything looks alright. Alright, this is where we start the magic. This, first of all, we're going to take a look at our vehicle. The Outrider Emancipator, which is just essentially a reskinned Emancipator with a red skin. It's a light Herc, but it's also pretty heavy duty for a light Herc. We're going to do a few custom... The default configuration is pretty good because this is supposed to be like a beginner level campaign, but let's see what else we got here. Large reactor. That's about the biggest reactor we can fit on this. It's the second largest reactor. Reactors are important because they supply energy to your weapons and shields, which are very important to, like, fight other enemies and stay alive respectively. The next one up is the extra large engine, but we don't have the right mount size for that. Okay, medium high output engine. Our top speed is only 121 right now. Unfortunately, we can't mount a more powerful engine. I mean, there might be a more powerful engine for this, but unfortunately, the only ones we got available right now are ones for heavier Hercs. They'll come along in time. Computer suites. Don't really do much. It basically just helps with targeting and auto-targeting. Normally in the multiplayer meta, we just go in with the basic, so we can have like more weight for shields, armor, and weapons. But since we're doing single player, let's get a little fancy. We're going with the advanced computer suite. Allows for auto-targeting. Shield generator. These are the base level models. Standard, Protector, and Guardian. No one ever uses them for multiplayer. But this Centurion here? Yes, we do. No, I mean, normally, like, lighter Hercs, lighter vehicles would go with fast charge shield generator, which does exactly what it says. It charges, like, shields fast, like, faster than most other, like, shield generators. But for now, we'll go with Centurion. Durac. Let's see, Durac armor. Hang on, I'm gonna lower the volume a bit. Try that. Alright, Durac armor. We had quad bot in Metaplast. Again, multiplayer meta, no one uses it. Carlam here, the weakest of the armor, is actually effective, but only if you're running a stealth build. If you're going to duel anyone, like, forget it. It's good for backstabbing, assassinations, and milking about in a stealth predator, and that's about it, really. Normally the standard was armor for multiplayer meta was Durac. That's probably the best armor you can get, short of Quicksilver and Nano armor. But that's you can only mount that on tanks, and that's a long way off in terms of tech progression. And Ceramic. Ceramic's decent, but at lighter weight. But since we got the tonnage for it, we go with Durac. Sensors help you, like, sense things. Pretty standard. Usually people just... Oh, hang on. We have basic sensors on here, but again, multiplayer meta, everyone just went with ultralight. But we'll just stick with that. We'll just stick with what we got for now, see how far we get. Here is some special mounts. These are important. These allow you to have a bunch of different abilities you wouldn't have otherwise that aren't standard to your Herc. The normal configuration was to have a SMOD, a shield modulator, and a shield capacitor. The shield modulator allowed you to, like, focus your shields either in a certain direction facing your target, while the shield capacitor is essentially a battery. If your regular shields run out, you activate the shield capacitor and it instantly refills your shields. The problem is, there's an RNG chance, like maybe 25% or so, where it's just going to, like, fail and destroy and, like, bring your shields back down to complete zero and you have to recharge them again. But whatever, I think we'll be fine. Normally multiplayer servers, like, mod that out with scripting, but in the base game it's like an RNG thing. But we'll be fine, I hope. Blasters are, yeah, they're the alien tech the Starsiege kid mentioned earlier. Pretty good. Advanced tech the Imperials don't have, will give us quite the advantage. Whatever, enough preamble about the vehicle bay, let's get into it.
Rise and shine, Duster. We've got ourselves a situation. Some of our boys did a half-assed job scorching an Imperial police flyer that was sniffing around where it shouldn't have been. The lice pilot managed to sit down way out of their range. There's a good chance the pilot saw something he shouldn't have, so you've got the cleanup job, Uraj. Locate and destroy the flyer. One of the Garson tunnels opens near the crash site. I'll stay in touch through tactical communications. The imps have probably scrambled salvage rigs by now, so move quick, and keep your ears open to the Imperial radio frequencies. Okay, move it out.
If you read the Starsiege manual, there's like a little like short story at the beginning of it, like detailing like what happened with this. Oops, sorry. With this, the shooting down of this cargo ship. The woman piloting it was named Typhoid Mary, and she was shot down by 2 rebel pilots. So yeah. The whole story is like a whole thing. It doesn't really matter at this point. So, primary objectives, in case we weren't paying attention to the briefing. Destroy the Sky Mule class... I think it's called a Sky Mule? I mean, it's like 20 plus years of stuff. Like, you're bound to forget stuff. Destroy the downed Sky Mule class cargo ship at Nav Alpha, and that's our Sky Mule. When the target ship is destroyed, return to access tunnel at Nav Bravo. That's essentially where we start. It's usually just go out and come back. Like a literal milk run. Destroy any Imperial patrol units you encounter. That's going to be interesting. I'll show you later on in the mission. Because there's something I did that happens at the end. Because there's something that happens at the end of this mission that I didn't know for like over 20 years. I had to look it up on the Starsiege Player's Guide. Yeah, I had to look it up on the Starsiege Player's Guide on the Internet Archive. And it said, like, yeah, just after you're done with the mission, just wait around, and you'll see it. If you beat the challenge that happens after, you'll be considered a real Starsiege pro. I tried it once or twice. I'll show you, Archmanomic. Oh yeah, Starsiege Scream. Yeah, boy. Starsiege in the house. It is 100% a Christmas game. Since in 1999, it was your friend who... What? Well, actually, it was my dad. It's a long story. Okay, so here we go. There's her ship. There's a downed cart. Looks like he found us. Okay, let me show you something here. This here is a Basilisk. It's a higher end medium Herc. But I'm not too worried about it. Why? It's armed with EMP cannons. Now, EMP cannons do a lot of damage to your shields, but they do very little damage to your vehicle. I mean, to your armor. Like, the only way he could kill me, even though he outweighs me, like, is if I just stand still and let him shoot me for like 10 minutes. But we're not going to do that. See? My blasters are way more effective. They don't do as much shield damage, but they do a lot. It's like, EMP cannons do like 600-ish shield damage. My blasters do like 600... No, not... Like 400 something damage for shields. Like 300 for armor, I think. So we got a clear edge in weaponry here. See, look in the top right corner if you can see that. I don't know how good the resolution is. Like, I'm just like... See? Like nothing. I did have that friend, Gary. I would actually go over to his house like every other Sunday and play like Star Wars Jedi Knight. I don't think he had his 3D accelerator card, though. They were still pretty expensive back in those days. I did eventually get a voodoo... Okay, here's a Talon. Okay. This is a Talon. It's a fellow light Herc. He's lighter than me, but he's armed with better weaponry. Unfortunately, he's pretty frail.
Mission objective complete.
See? Like, it's nothing. It's a literal milk run. Destroy the cargo container for good measure. Alright, we're not going to head straight back. I want to show you the thing that I found out after like 20 plus years. Oh yeah, Kupanik. All of the I love the Starsiege vehicles have various, like, cockpits. Even the Cybrid Hercs, or Cybrid War forms as they call them, they have this very organic design to them, like kind of like a spider's arms. That's quite alright, Gary. I'm partially drunk on a combination of Philippine coconut wine and eggnog. I don't think it's really taking effect yet, but still. As to the Christmas cheer. So we're waiting for the thing that's... We're waiting for the thing that the player's guide said. Could take a minute or two. So if you got any questions, want to kill some time? Go right ahead. Oh. Did put together a fairly decent Win 98 piece and might try to get Earthsiege 2 to run. Oh, totally do it. I've actually been playing a Metaltech Earthsiege again, like the original DOS version. The version from Collection Chamber, the one that has the DOS box installed and all that. It is a lot more difficult to run... No, not run. Difficult to play than I remembered it being. I started getting used to the keyboard controls to, like, control the turret and the Herc itself, the speed. The thing that keeps getting me about the controls of Earthsiege is that when you reverse your throttle, like, it's momentarily, like, messes with, like, your turning. So if you want to go right, you actually end up going left and vice versa. And it does that for a split second, and it kind of screws you up. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Gary. This is a time when real soundtracks are made. Not that elevator music we got going on these days. I remember, like, when I used the auto ID feature for the MP3 files and Winamp back in who knows whatever, they called it FAT with a P-H-A-T, techno. So FAT, oh, there we go. That is the recovery convoy. That is what the player's guide warned us about. We're not going to fight them. Those are Minotaurs. They are fully armed, and they will kill my ass. So, no, we're not going to engage them. But I wanted to show you, because I didn't know about them for 20 plus years. So we are GTFOing right now. Yeah, there's 3 of them. They're fully armed with, I think they're all with lasers. They will kill me. So we're not doing that. Third gang, too bad they never continued this series. Believe me. Oh boy, well, technically that's a story within itself. You ever hear of Hi-Res Entertainment? Because technically they did, but technically it wasn't in continuation. They just used the name. It's a whole thing.
Not bad. This operation confirms what we've been saying about you. You're one hell of a pilot.
You're goddamn right.
You're transferred to Harabik's crew. Supposedly Harabik's from Earth. Heard he was in some kind of trouble there, but he's the man here on Mars. Best field commander in the show. Congrats, Duster. You're running with the big dogs now.
I am the big dog. But thank you. Iggy, have you seen the trailer for Microprost's Steel Bounty? Yes, I have. It's giving me that good kind of Earthsiege feelings. Like, I don't know, like I was looking at the trailer on Twitter, I'm like, damn, this takes me back to Earthsiege. I don't know what it is. There's something about it just tickled the Earthsiege part of my brain. I'm like, damn, I gotta reshare this. I actually joined the Discord. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that in the future for sure. Maybe I'll have enough clout maybe by the time they release, I'll have enough clout by then to ask for a review copy, huh? Sir King, 1,000 deaths upon Hi-Res. 100%, Sir King, 100%. Dead Zone. Yeah, I got EA to that, and then watch as it died. Yeah, that was a whole thing. What kind of pissed me off was, like, what they did to Tribes. Like, you remember the Tribes game, right? By Hi-Res. They called it Tribes 3. Like, you only call it Tribes 3, not like Tribes whatever else, unless you really are serious. According the way I see it, like, you don't call something like Tribes 3, which carries on from Tribes 1 and 2, unless you really are absolutely serious about doing a Tribes game. But, again, like, I mean, it had potential. It was bare bones, I thought, but it had potential when I did the free playtest, but I never bought it after. I just had an ill feeling after. And then a few months after, they put it on that paid beta test or whatever they call that. It's like, No, not Ascent. They had another game after. This was years after. Like, after Dead Zone died, they had Tribes 3. Yeah. If things don't go viral immediately, it's like, they just move on. They don't work on it. It's just such a shame. Whatever. There's nothing we can really do about, we go back to Starsiege. There's nothing we can really do about our vehicle just yet. So we'll just move on to this next mission. Everyone, all rise for Mark Hamill.
I think our best choice is to get the Starbright Web in Sector 6 online. Ah, Duster. Welcome. I'm Harabek. You can call me Beck. Word is you're pretty hot, so I volunteered you for my strike crew. Lucky you, huh? Here's the deal. Mole Command's testing some new weapons, and the Imperial Police get to be our guinea pigs. We're gonna jump an Implies convoy between Peishan and Sirtis City. Strictly hit and run. You got it? See what this new MFAC and you can do, and then bug out. We'll take the usual mining routes to the target, out of sight of Imperial scouts. Okay, systems are green. Let's hit the tunnels.
You might recognize Mark Hamill from a little-known science fiction franchise called Wing Commander. And also some weird, goofy as hell, like a movie from the 1970s called, what the hell was it called? Space Wars? Never caught on. Not like Wing Commander, of course. No, I know 3. Then they took the assets for Dead Zone and made it Dead Zone Rogue. I'm surprised Dead Zone Rogue is still going on, you know? Like, I'm genuinely surprised at that. I figured it'd fizzle out by now. Was about to say. The Wars. Oh, is that the Star Trek Wars? Or is it the Star Wars Trek? Is it? Like after like come on, it had like 3 games: Starsiege Raiders, Starsiege Dead Zone, Tribes 3, and after that, I'm like, no. No, if I believe them at this point, like, that's on me. Oh man, the Guyver, yeah, you know, with the tit cannons. That's what we called it in, like, college, like, what was it? The boob cannons, like, I think that was the one. Whatever. Okay, primary objectives. Seek and destroy the Imperial convoy. Don't linger to draw reinforcements. I wonder if the same thing will happen as it did in the first mission if I do. Return to the Mole access tunnel after you destroy the convoy. Okie dokie. General Storm must survive. Yeah, Mark Hamill's a general here. Stick close and cover him carefully. Beck won't need our cover. Like, he's too good of a pilot for that. Destroy all enemies you encounter. Let the lice, that's the short form of police, or Imperial Police, they just call them lice. No, we mean business. Surprised lice never caught on in real life, but whatever. Start.
Pick up the pace, or we're gonna miss the damn convoy.
Don't forget the old saying from Monkey Island, Zerg. Never pay more than $20 for a video game. It's true in the 90s as it is today. Yeah, that's that was always funny to me, Phoenix. It's like, there was like Mark Hamill, and then Mark Hamill with a more like gravelly voice, and like you could tell it's the same guy. Whatever. I hope they paid him enough for this. I'll lower some of this volume a bit. For those who don't know, we'll be running to Kanan much, much later, like past our little stint as Martian rebels here. Oh yeah, that's back there. Oh, I can't still remember the old camera hotkeys. Yeah, there's Mary on the left, Emancipator, and Harabek. What? Yeah, Harabek's Apocalypse is different from a regular Apocalypse because he can outfit that thing. The MFAC, the Magneto Fusion Assault Cannon. It's an extra large mount, but the Apocalypse only allows for large mounts. So, he's got a hacked Herc. Okay, here we go. Free Mars, boys! Okay, these guys are a bit better armed. You can see they have 4 weapon slots and they're fully armed. Still, not too much of a problem as long as we keep our wits about us. There we go. 1 down. Shit, they're already damaging me. They got my right shoulder. They're armed with EMPs and laser cannons. Those lasers aren't much, but they can do damage to my armor if I let it. Ow. Oh boy.
Objective complete.
Oi, you stole my kill, Beck. His rig is different for other reasons. Modified internals. I believe it's a different vehicle, isn't it? Like, it just says hair. Like, if you look in the scripting, it's like Hairbeck's Apocalypse, isn't it? Again, I'm forgetting a lot of stuff over the decades here. This is very close combat. Surrender, Snake. My CQC is unmatched. Hey, what's that? Red blip on our... Oh. Hello there. Think you can hit him? Scout flyer. Oh, shit. I think those are the reinforcements they were warning us about. It's like that scene in Top Gun Maverick where they're just making weird gestures, but it's like, but it involves a lot more like middle fingers. Actually, that's actually a funny thought. Like if, like in real, like Starsiege was real life, like the pilots like got into each other. Okay, that rarely happens, but okay. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of funny if the Starsiege was in real life. Like when the pilots bump into each other, they can see each other through the cockpit, they just start flipping each other off as they like just firing their weapons. It's a shame the fan sequel never lasted. Yeah, Starsiege 2845 had infantry combat against Hercs. No, funny thing about infantry combat and Hercs, I recently saw on Twitter, like there's a mod. Shit, I don't remember the name of it, but there's this mod where you can like eject out of your mech. And you could actually, like, engage in ground combat like you would in tribes, like, against other mechs. Granted, you can't really get very far with it because you're an infantry guy with a handheld weapon up against, like, atlases, but still, it looked really cool. I gotta... When I'm done, like, with this, I'll have to put up a link in the comments. But whatever, we're done. See?
Not bad, Duster. The
Incomplete.
impact turned out pretty sweet. And it looks like you might actually deserve your rep. Imp Security Chief Navarre will blow his capillaries when he sees the reports. The rebellion needs good pilots. So do I. You just won yourself a permanent slot in my unit. Get some shut-eye while you can. My crew stays pretty damn busy.
Yeah. We're in with the cool kids now. That's what Beck's group is. Salokin. Your name sounds familiar. But you're not another, like... Your name sounds familiar, Salokin. Huh. Genome. Yeah, yeah, LGR did a video on it. Apparently you can steal mechs in that? Grand Theft Mech, he called it. But yeah, there was a... Yeah, that's it! Disembark! That was the name of it. It began with a D. Like that one mech VTuber girl. Yeah, there's a VTuber who's like a mech pilot girl. That's... I thought that was cool and worth a follow. Again, nothing else we can really do, I think, with the mech. With... Mech. Oh, God. I'm glad no one from back in the day heard me call my Herc a mech. Every other MW game but shinier. Probably you can wander around your hangar had me expecting more of that sort. The thing about Piranha games that I've been finding is that normally they're competent. They're good enough to be competent, but they're not... They don't go too far. They're good, but they're not excellent. You know? Oh, I do have like the shaders for like underwater stuff, so like I swear your name sounds... You didn't do like a review of Earthsiege, Starsiege, or whatever, didn't you? Like, I swear your name sounds really familiar to me. I'm gonna watch it at some point. MechWarrior Living Legends. I've never tried MechWarrior Living Legends. Been meaning to, just never did. But going back to my original point, like Piranha games, like I find like their stuff is good, but not excellent. It's competent at it's competent at worst, alright at best. Terra Nova Strike Force and I was looking into Terra Nova Strike Force Centauri. They got like a ton of lore, like that just is in the background, like in their manual and like player's guide. And it's just like, oh wow. They went into whole ass detail about the political system that forced like the colonists to leave Earth and go to Terra Nova. Whatever we got here. Mark Hamill and his evil brother, Mark Hamill. I have his and his Malcolm McDowell's autograph on a Wing Command. Bro. Oh, I'm envious. I would love to get Mark Hamill's signature on my Wing Commander 3 Premier Edition. Unfortunately, the only people who can afford to bring him up here charge like $200 to $300 for his signature. I'm like, I like Mark Hamill, but I ain't paying that much for him. Whatever. I'm not doing customization. I don't think there's anything I can do anyway. But yeah, I'm not paying like $200 to $300 for a signature. That's just insane. Whatever. Briefing.
Well, you're prompt, Duster. I like that. Here's the situation.
I think that was it, Salokin. I think I did watch it. I did like it.
Artillery to use on an infestation of rebels.
I'll go look it up again after this.
Man wants to liberate this load. The cargo shuttle lands at Old Barsoom Depot. We cripple the shuttle, secure the port, and a recovery team carts off the pickings. Easy enough. We also get to use the new cloaking arrays. Don't you just love shaking down this new tech? Get ready, Duster. We scramble in 3 minutes.
Customize a paint job. Thank you for the reminder, Phoenix. I wanted to do something with my paint job. I have like a bunch of the old like skin packs from over the decades like installed. I'm going to find my old squad one. My old squad, the New System Defense Force, the NSDF. Fortunately, they're all in alphabetical order, should be easy to find. Boom. NSDF. Blue and black. Don't be confused with the NTDF skin colors because, well, they're roughly the same, except we have NSDF and the unicorn on it, except in place of the NTDF star. I'll give you a closer look. I'm gonna go in. Oh, that was a bargain, General. I'm envious. I wish I had like the knowledge of like Mark Hamill back then, or the bravery to like go out to a con and like get his signature for something. Yeah, NSDF. I'm supposed to like equip a... Oh shit, I was supposed to like equip like a cloak. I didn't do that. I got so busy talking with you guys. Okay, yeah, NSDF. Originally, this was based on the NTDF skin. But except the only thing we added was NSDF on the front and like our unicorn logo on the back. Apparently at some point, like, the NTDF guys complained, like, no, you don't do that, it's, like, causing too much confusion, and they were pissed off at it. So our NSDF guys changed the blue. We kept the same skin scheme theme, whatever, but we just changed the blue to red, and that seemed to, like, satisfy them. So this skin pack I got installed must be a really old one if it's using, like, the blue. Oh, no, Michael. No. We were completely other NSDF. Imagine my surprise, like, 20 years later, I went into battles, and I'm like, oh, like, we're talking about the NSDF. Wait, what? My old squad? What the hell? Okay, see you later, Michael. See how long I keep going on for, at least an hour, I hope. What time is it? 8:19, yeah, we got plenty of time before I gotta go to bed. An early day tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve, and like a usual dumbass like my usual dumbass way I do every year, I still have some Christmas shopping to do I gotta do on Christmas Eve because I can't plan these things out well enough. Serious Microsoft Millennium Monster Truck Madness. I have to take your word on that. I've never played the Monster Truck Madness games. It's amazing how deep the Starsiege lore is. There's a reason why I made like a whole ass website dedicated to it. My first topics of discussion on Max lore was Starsiege stuff because there's a ton of stuff to it. Alright. Okay, so I guess I didn't really need the cloak anyway. I think I have to hit the communications tower so they don't call in reinforcements first. There we go. Kill the civilians. We're not Battletech, but that still doesn't mean we're beyond war crimes. Oh, get back here. I'm not done killing you yet. There we go. One of them got away, but we got bigger problems right now. These basilics are gonna hit us. Wait, shit, the transport! I'm supposed to take out the engines.
Mission objective complete.
Take out 2 of the 4 engines, the thing can't lift off, so we're good for now. Hey, Wingnut. Where the hell are you, Beck? I'm doing all the killing here. You take my kill in the last mission, and then you... apparently being passive-aggressive and letting me kill everyone else here. Where the hell are you? Oh, there you are, Beck.
Low energy.
Ah, boy. When you run out of energy, your HUD just shuts off like that, so you kind of have to play guess where the crosshair is. You gotta do that regularly. Oh boy, no, not the OpenGL problem. There are a lot of bugs to this, especially with the OpenGL shader. The fans have patched what they could over the years, but it's still a work in progress. So sometimes the terrain will just go black like that and performance will tank. This is why I like my armored humans with melee combat. Oh. Radio recovery team.
Objective complete.
It's not war crimes the first time. It's not war crimes if there's no one left to, like, report on you. Big brain think there. I stopped my SnowRunner play to eat and catch you playing Starsiege. Thank you, General. May my muddling through Starsiege be more entertaining than, what was it? SnowRunner.
Way to hang in there, Doctor. Mole Command's real pleased about the artillery we snatched. And the cloaks worked better than we expected. Opens up new possibilities for Mole Command. The imp lice won't see us coming until way too late. Too bad for them, eh?
I am now ranked as regular. Just call me Mr. Regular. Okay. Oh! We're in the 3rd mission now, so we get to recruit a wingman. Or squad mate. Sax here is always going to be our first guy. Joaquim Joe Saxon. He's a drunk, a prospector, private investigator, security consultant, bartender. Oh, let me read this properly. Put on my Max lore voice here. Joe Saxon lived a checkered life before joining the rebellion. Formerly a prospector, private investigator, security consultant, bartender, and public drunk. Joe is an older man who says what he thinks, prefers a barroom brawl over a diplomatic summit, prefers a barroom brawl over a diplomatic summit any day. He joined the rebellion when Imperial police started shooting miners, and his steady coolness under fire has reassured many a fellow rebel. He doesn't mind the alien technology and prefers piloting tanks to Hercs, because he likes the wider field of fire turrets give him. Well, welcome aboard, Sax. Yeah, think about tank turrets. Like, we have a very limited, like, field of turning with... I don't know how to explain this. Like, the turret on the tanks move and you can do a full 360. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Avenger is good for him for now, but, no, I could eat, what was it? I could eat this peach for hours. That was Plague Dog. I remember a lot of his quotes. They were very popular with the multiplayer quick chat scene. I think I usually just left him with elves, but I think I will upgrade his... Ooh. Okay, ceramic armor is going to be better for him than quad bond and metaplast. Give him... anything else I can give him? Okay, squad mates don't really need sensors. It's like... whatever. So I think that should do it. Elves are pretty dangerous, but you gotta get close to them, and knowing the AI, they usually like getting close, so... Actually, you know what? Let's change his skin too. Not NSDF, but we will change him to... ABCD. Ah, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it. Here we go. The Elementals. They were the last squad I ever joined. They allowed membership in, like, another squad, so you could be joined up with them and another squad at the same time. They were cool. I was part of their Starsiege division for the last few years while I was there. I think I was, like, the second in command of the Starsiege division at one point. Whatever. Ancient history at this point. Okay, briefing.
Okay, Duster, listen up. One of our best pilots, a Sergeant Sarah DeMarco, went rabbit south of Valles Marineris. She's banged up bad, needs help. The imps are combing the canyons for her and the Olympian she's riding. Odds are DeMarco can't run much longer. I'm sending you to retrieve her. One of our captured dropships will put you down near her last transmission. When you find her, escort her to Nav Bravo and call for pickup. I'd go, but I got another op scheduled. As of now, you're my lieutenant, Duster.
Damn.
Squad mate if you think you need backup. Don't let me down, Duster. DeMarco and I go back a long way.
Let down Colonel Blair? I wouldn't dream of it. DeMarco. Use your satellite map to navigate in the basin. Radioactive isotopes from a blown fission generator have degraded sensor function in the area. Yeah, the scripting in the mission, like, messes around with... I believe it does mess around with, like, these... how the sensors work. ECM countermeasures are highly recommended. No. ECM only works for, like, missiles, and you don't... Like, if you were playing multiplayer, you would probably need ECM for, like, the fight-off missile, guys doing missile boat configurations, but for against AI, it's like... Nah. Squad mates available for support on this mission, alright? Head for the basin marked as Nav Alpha on your HUD. Locate DeMarco and her Olympian. That's the Rebellion Heavy Herc. Keep the Imperials from killing DeMarco. That is the Olympian. Keep the Imperials from killing DeMarco. She's a solid pilot and we don't leave our own behind. Escort DeMarco to Nav Bravo. Stay alert. Remember that she's injured and her Herc is probably heavily damaged. Once at Nav Bravo, call in for pickup. Your dropship will be standing by. Destroy any Imperials you encounter in the area. If you pop them fast, they can't find DeMarco before you do. Good advice. Oh yeah. 256 by 256 skins. I think it was like around that. Using an outdated like image format called Phoenix BMP. It was quite a nightmare to get right to have proper like colors and get the skins to look properly using modern image editors. Alright. Someone's targeted us. Okay, talent. Oh, there's Saxon. He could use the smoke. Attack my target. That's the elves firing. They're very dangerous. You see, you just get right close to the guy and they start firing. The elves are very dangerous, but they're also kind of unpredictable. They're better off in AI's hands anyway, because they like getting up close and personal. Ah. Ah. One down. Thank you, Walkie. Thank you, Sax. Called you Wacky there for a second. Yeah, okay, we got some more. I think it's all talents in here.
Yeah. Ready to shoot.
Nuke 'em.
Yeah, boom, baby, boom.
There are a lot of bad guys in this thing. I must really want this chick dead. The elf in ES2 was a damn chainsaw. I loved it. Energy hog, but I loved it. I was very disappointed when I got to Starsiege and I used the elf and it was like this kind of uncontrollable lightning whip thing. I mean, technically that's how they described it in the Earthsiege manuals, but still, I didn't vibe with it. Boom. Okay, I gotta find DeMarco. Olympians can't go very far. Well, she's gonna be stationary when you find her. Olympians can't go very fast. They only go like 72 kph, I believe. Whereas our Emancipator here can go like 127, or 113 on one I'm piloting right now. I've checked out the XCOM files. It's not. Oh, god damn. Chris, come on. Chris, I genuinely don't deserve your generosity, dude. I don't, man. But genuinely thank you, Chris, for all the support you've given, especially now. Happy holidays, dude. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay, too. I hope we're all doing okay. Which is the... what?
I'm hurt pretty bad. Dizzy, low on...
Oh. Where's she?
More of the camps blinking around here a lot more.
Oh. Yeah, guess we found her. I'm doing fine, Chris. I hope you're doing the same. It's really the best any of us can do, and things are going on these days. Whatever. Let's finish the mission. We're on our way out. I think we killed pretty much everyone in this gulch, canyon, blood gulch. Huh? Huh? Because we killed all those guys? Blood gulch, huh? Huh? Get it?
My thrill on Blueberry Hill.
No, God. Anomic. Don't you follow too, but thank you. I mean, like, wait, shit, something's going on. Shit. I prefer calling it a blood gulch. It tickles the part of me that remembers Halo combat involved in college. That was fun. Growing up, these were the facts in the blend thought Mech Warrior is a spin-off of Earthsiege. Don't let the Battletech guys let you hear you say that. Well, technically, you could say that the red team are the Dusters. No. The red team would be the Imperials, and the blue team would be the Rebels, you know? Think about it. Think about it. And they got a Puma. Huh. Oh shit, we left her behind!
Mission objective complete.
Drop, you sumbitch horse's ass, drop!
Oops. There's a danger of streaming. You get so caught up having fun with the chat that you miss on... That you miss on what's like you're doing in game.
Target's dusted.
Thank you, Sax. I quite a lot of Sax's lines when I have dead air during a TTRPG section. Yeah, boom, baby, boom. They got a Puma. Yeah. Sax, you're now piloting a Puma, not an Avenger. DeMarco, where the hell are you? Okay. She's just going on ahead.
Mission objective complete.
Roger that, boss. On my way to Nav Bravo.
Oh, God. Alright, mission successful.
Great job, Lieutenant. You pulled
Oh,
up
what?
Marco under damn tough.
I didn't kill everyone?
Couldn't have done better myself. And my mission was a cakewalk in comparison from what I hear. And word spreading through the crews about what you did. Get some rest, Duster. Even heroes need their sleep.
Oh, look at that. Now qualified to operate level 5 technology items. I am now ranked as a veteran. So is Sax. Oh, here we go. New technologies. Emancipator. We'll need that for our squad mates. Dreadlock. We're upgrading that. We're giving that to Sax immediately. That's a much better version of the Avenger. Believe me, no one pilots the Avenger. What we got him on, like, in the meta, it's got such a big head for its turret that it's just an easy target. The Dreadlock is a lot more low profile. It's got better armor and, I think, better weaponry. God damn it! God damn it, Logan! No! Brain rot in the channel. But still, thank you for the $5. Like, really, you don't have to donate. I'm just doing whatever here. The Olympian. That is the heavy Herc we just piloted. We helped DeMarco, like, get the extract with. We might switch to that later, but I think for now we'll stick with our E-Manx. Otobi. You might recognize him from the training tutorial, if you ever did the training tutorial. Okay, Max Lore voice time. Otobe, Hunter Otobe. Biography. Born to the Maasai enclave of the Hellas Agrodomes, Otobe attended the University of New Hope in United Africa. Upon his return to Mars, the Imperial Police had indefinitely detained him for speaking out against the Empire's siphoning of Martian resources. Although chiefly a Herc pilot, Otobe works hard to teach the refugee children in rebel care. He has also proven an asset in recruiting and training recruits for combat roles. In the field, Otobe prefers piloting swifter Hercs over the heavier models. He is married and has several children. He is fiercely protective of his family. Mol Command sees him as excellent leadership material. God damn it. Gary! God damn it. Guys, they don't have to do... I'm grateful for it, guys. I know how... Oh, guys, come on. Thank you, genuinely, but I'm just here to entertain, man. We're all here to hang out, chill, play Starsiege together, mock my gameplay and all that. Oh, thank you, Gary Wise. Thank you, Archmonomic. No, I'm never quite sure how to pronounce your name, dude. Oh, thank you. I had some whiskey. I should get more. Oh well. Tomorrow, have a craft beer. Actually, I drink Moosehead. I think that counts as a craft beer. Yeah, the unofficial official beer of Max Lore is Moosehead Lager. Just in case anyone wants to know the lore of Max Lore. Which is not much, but still. Very wise. Just keep doing what you're doing, Mac. Merry Christmas. No. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you, chat. Merry Christmas to every single one of you. Did I start a donation trade? I blame you, Chris. I blame you. Fire the love and affection cannon. Went home and became a family man. Then... I say what you did there, Wingnut. He went home and became a family man. I remember Street Fighter back in the day. We might see more Earthsiege, Starsiege stuff. Alright, fine. I'm hoping to do more streams later on. Maybe we can finish the human... Maybe we can actually finish one of these games I started on stream for once, you know? Like, it would be nice to do that. Trying to do all that free space, then I kept losing track of time doing my usual, like, Max Lore rendering, writing stuff. You know how production is. Delbert Doubloon. Just bring back memories of how years ago I wrote a mech setting of my own. Like Starsiege makes Quake and Doom. Whoa. The Max lore. Yeah, exactly, Phoenix. Whatever. Let's get in.
Get ready to scramble, Lieutenant. 2 days ago, the Imp stumbled onto an old airfield. Their timing sucked. We were using that field for the trial runs of our grav tank, the Predator, so the Imps captured the Predator and its advanced technology. But you're gonna get it back for us, Duster. Intel tracked the Predator to an Imperial base near Victoria. Site's heavily fortified, so we're sending some of the artillery we swiped at Barsoom. I
Oh.
recommend you outfit to paint the base defenses for the big guns. Pound it up good. Then go in and clean out...
That sounded awfully sexual, huh, there, Mark?
The recovery boys will do the rest.
Like, just the way you said, pound it up good. I mean, whoa there, Mark Hamill. Like, maybe chill a little bit. This is an operation here. L-Tets. I think I was supposed to... Right. I need to outfit my guys. So Sax gets upgraded to... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give him that. Ooh. Heavy blasters are like an upgraded version of the blaster I've been using for our E-Mank. They're just, like, heavier. What's going to give this guy? Turbine booster, heavy blaster. What else can we give him? Okay, computers. The AI doesn't need computers that much. Chameleon cloak. They never really use that right, I believe. Honestly, I'm just like there. I want to say, like, I heard somewhere, like on a forum, Starsiege forum, like years and years ago, that AI doesn't necessarily use the special components without like special scripting, but again, that's like decades of knowledge stuff. I can't really confirm everything, and I'm probably forgetting a lot while I'm here. Let's give him a skin of one of my old squads. Where's the no, whatever. Now let him like stick with the usual dreadlock. E-Mank for Otobe. He should be. Oh shit! He gets a Titan shield generator. That's a. Yeah, it's a better version of what I got here. I think I need to upgrade my. Like this, there's the Centurion, then there's the fast charge, and then there's the Titan, and then the repulse. Yeah, we're using the Centurion. It has a protection factor of 2300, but the Titan here, protection of 2400. Bigger number is better. That's how math is. We already did this. Wait, there's something else I gotta explain here. The laser target designator. You mentioned in the briefing that we're going to have artillery support on this. This is needed to call down the artillery. It's a laser targeter. You paint a target, you look at the target, you activate the laser target designator, the artillery comes down, blows it up. Easy. Yeah, like how well like the cloak worked, I think also depended on like what renderer you're using. Like open, like in software rendering, you had no transparency, so it's just a solid block of like terrain that matched like the terrain you were on. But you had some transparency with like OpenGL, and I think it was a little better with Glide. But it's still like you could kind of tell if you knew what to look for. Yes, it's Mark Hamill and angrier Mark Hamill, Chris. They're brothers in this game. We won't run into angry Mark Hamill too much later. Okay, here's the base. The objective here is we use laser target designator with 8 key. That sound means we're transmitting the targeting data. And there's our little cutscene there. And they're going to there we go. Now, the thing about the laser target designator is that we have to, like, keep the thing in view while they're bombarding it.
Artillery, Raj. Target is posted.
Oh shit, no. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. We're supposed to hit the communications tower first, because otherwise, if I don't, they will call in reinforcements. Welcome to SkiCon. Oh shit, I still have. Oh, shit, thanks to Somo. I actually kind of forgot I still had that, like, on. The membership thing on. Oh shit. We got a guy.
Artillery unit here. I need someone to take that.
Well, maybe shoot faster then.
My rig's shot up.
We've acquired the spotter.
I'm taking some hold here.
Oh god damn it, guys.
Unit here. I need someone to paint that. My rig's shot up. My vehicle's hit.
Stop freaking out, Atobe. It's just Minotaurs.
Yeah, boom, baby, boom. Engage with me. Yeah, over here, ready? I'm on the target.
No, I don't want to take your money. Feel weird. Oh, god damn it, they're shooting more. Oh, fine. Okay, I'm under 1,200 meters. I can shoot this thing.
Mission objective complete.
Damn artillery. Doesn't work. Oh god, one of them went in. No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back.
Forming on you now.
Oh god, they went in.
I'm taking some holes here.
Yeah, no wonder you went in. God!
Roger, he's in hell.
No, we are not letting Otobe die on his first mission. We're redoing this mission. Ugh.
Get
No, no, we're redoing this. God damn it, Otobe, you are not dying like that. Come on, it's your first mission with me. It's bad luck if you die. Okay, kids, remember, we gotta hit the communications tower first. That is, if the artillery can't stop drunkenly operating their vehicles and shoot the target properly.
Blueberry Hill.
Okay. We're gonna do it right this time.
Boogie's on the perimeter.
Nah, fake news. Oh well, Lancers really are made up of Lancers. Berserkers really are berserk. Yeah. I gotta go back to finishing like Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works at some point. You know,
Objective complete.
it's a dumb thing, but I don't know how many of you know like Unlimited Blade Works, but I never drew the connection. Oh, this is going to be a huge spoiler warning, by the way, so cover your ears for the next minute or so. But yeah, I never drew the connection that Shiro was Archer. Like, I didn't, and it was really oh shit. And it's really obvious when you look at them, like, Archer is just a tan version of Shiro. Like, oh, okay.
Artillery rocks.
Like, my friends ragged on me so much for that when I realized it. Like, lol, they still bring it up to this day, like, man, it's like bad as when Mac didn't know that Shiro was Archer. Like, come on, man. I mean, like, you don't really think about it, you know? Like, Shiro is Archer. However, I still haven't, like, finished it. Think happy thoughts, Sax. Don't let them get you.
Yeah, boom, baby, boom.
Low energy.
Yeah, boom, baby, boom.
Exactly. Exactly, Canuck Wolf, man. I can't let him die, otherwise I'll be the worst thing of all. I'll be wrong about something. Okay, no, you guys form on me! Do not do that! No, 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 no.
Forming on you now.
That's how you died the last time. No, they're coming to us. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a tabletop game called Starsiege Rebellion. Yes. If you look it up, like someone, like one or two of like old Agents of Gaming guys, they're actually like found like a stock of Starsiege Rebellion figurines or miniatures.
Here. I need someone to
What are you doing, Sax? Save it for the wedding night, Sax. Jeez. But yeah, some of the old Agents of Gaming guys, they set up a Shopify or an Etsy, and they're selling like old surplus stock of Starsiege Rebellion figures, miniatures. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you should just look that up. I don't have the link on me right now, but it's something you can definitely find if you Google it. Oh, look at that. He's a stick.
Mission objective complete.
Like, guys, I know you want to join on me, but your guys are kind of getting a little too intimate. Sax is drunk. Sax is always drunk. That's the funny thing about Sax. Like, he will drive backwards often, and I think he's the only pilot it's scripted to do that. I'll see if we can try to find it at some point. Whatever. Okay, we killed all the Hercs. Now we just gotta take care of the turrets. Didn't realize Chewbacca had humans' hands until the Force Awakens. What? Must have missed that part. I heard that part of Fate when I watched it. Yeah. You don't know about the Cyber Battle Mix? They're Canopian designs. This is basic stuff. Come on.
God sends meat, and the devil sends cooks.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dasher, isn't it? See, when a mommy Herc and a daddy mech love each other very much, they will ram each other repeatedly until a baby... What's this? A baby gear comes out. And that's how gears came about on Terra Nova. You take it as a fact, I'm Max Lore after all. The Diddy version.
My son will think this will excite you.
Mission
There we go.
complete.
Targeted post.
There we go.
Breaker, this is TACCOM. Area is secure for predator recovery.
Congratulations, Otobe. You didn't die and we got the Predator.
Sailbreaker coming to pick up our baby.
God sends meat. It does, doesn't it? God sends meat and the devil sends cooks. It's part of that drunken wisdom charm that Sax has got, I think.
Well, I don't mind telling you, Mole Command was sweating bullets. You got the Predator back before the Imperials figured out what they had. Mole Command's happy, Tech Boys are happy, I'm happy. Congrats for a job well done, Duster. I knew we could count on you.
Of course I am. New vehicle's Talon. We won't need that. Harabek's Predator. Guess who's getting that? Sax is going through like a whole promotion thing right now. He starts off an Avenger 1 mission, then he goes on to... He starts off an Avenger in the first mission, then he goes on to a Dreadlock, and now he's on a Harabek's Predator. I don't think it's as heavily armored as the Dreadlock, but it's a lot faster, so... No. There's a specific type of armor for the tanks called Quicksilver Nano Armor, but it's like a very high tech level. The tech level 10, I want to say, and we're only like tech level 5. So we're a long way from being able to unlock that. But usually in the multiplayer games, like whenever somebody pilots a tank, it always put Quicksilver armor on it. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so we'll stick with his next best armor, which is Durak, depleted uranium carapace. Bloodhound, advanced computer sensors. You know, let's put a random... Oh! They did have the NSDF red here. Nice! Yeah, this is what we upgraded. We started off with the NSDF black, or blue-black. For those who missed my little explanation there. My squad, the NSDF, we started with this, which is just essentially like... We took the NTDF skin and we added our own logos to it. When NTDF complained, we changed it to this. As you can see, it's the same thing, with just red. You know what? Let's make them all NSDF. Oh, it has a lot of customization, Chris. It's quite insane. Oh, we can get a new squad member. Okay, now this is where Harabek gives you his whole crew because of the in-universe controversy that happens with him. Trust me, if you want. I cover it with one of my Max Lore videos. I think it was the Yoke Offensive. Like, it was a whole thing about the Phoenix, about him proclaiming that he was actually an ex-Imperial Knight, and that caused, like, a huge-ass uproar. It's way too complicated for me to get on stream, but, again, I did a whole video about it. Okay, Delta 6, Rihanna, and Verity. These are the three, like, unique characters. And Bo and Church here are less generic, like, squad mates. Like, if you get all of your unique guys killed, then the game will, like, come in and replace them with, like, generic squad members like these here. So you always have people to, like, pilot Hercs with. But generally, it never gets that far. At least I try not to. Just feels wrong. Like, they seem like such nice people. Verity. Delta 6. An ex-renegade like Bioderm that may or may not be kind of weird. Rihanna. For those who like their Tom girls. And Verity. Sweet Verity. She becomes a Martian hero later on in the Starsiege 2845 verse. So we're going with her. What can we get her? What's the next mission? Oh, the safe house mission. Oh, shit. We're gonna do something funny, guys. That's, NSDF. Red. This safe... I'll explain later. Let's go to the briefing.
Political problems here, Duster. Too many people have doubts about me after finding out I used to be an Imperial Knight. So I have to give you my strike crew. Take care of them, huh? Okay, routine op today. Some of our people made it to a safe house in a residential node of Tharsis City. Just slip in and bring them home. There's an access tunnel near the node, part of the old Starbright network. Use it. Good luck, Striker 1. Bring my crew back alive. You Raj?
Death Wish? Bro, you waifu-eyes Death Wish? I'm more of a Tigress, like, simp, but... Yeah, I'm a Tigress, and, like, man, that hair she got, that's primo smooth. Oh, yeah. The safe house mission. There's a way we can cheese this really badly that the scripting never accounts for. I'm gonna show you. Max Raiders, I guess. Forget what mission this is. 6, 5, whatever. Yeah, yeah. And I like Tigress, but then again, I've been accused of, like, having an overwhelming preference for blonde girls. Not sure where they get that from, though, but whatever. Okay. So we gotta go into the city, and we gotta, like, investigate each building by scanning it. We gotta look for the refugees. But, as you will figure out, not everything is as it seems. Subtle foreshadowing.
Transferring data. Transferring data. Transferring data.
There you go. Rebel safe house.
Incoming artillery.
There you go. It's a trap.
New mission objective.
Oh my. Okay, we're about to show... Okay, I'm about to show you how I cheese it. Don't engage the enemies. Don't bother with anything, just run to the tunnel. Trust me, it works. It'll just come with the mission successful. Well, while I'm doing that, let's talk in the chat. Tigerson, Rachel over Flint. Yes. Any other choice is wrong. That's from Wing Commander 3, by the way, in case you don't know. Tobey, stop freaking out already.
Acknowledge. Joining on you, Raj, on your
I like how on those was like 6 of the songs having Scream sampled in them. Guys, this game is a dystopia. It's really bad. Especially about the stuff about technology like overtaking you. Like that's a real Solomon Peterson vibe, if you know his story. Oh shit. Oh boy, the scat pop. Oh boy. Okay, let's hope I can get to the tunnel before I get damaged too badly here. Those are missiles.
Destroyed.
Oh shit. Normally, I think I remember like the way I used to do this, I'd like take the Predator and just like zoom. Let's do that. Okay. What you do is, I think how what I did here was like I left everyone behind. Okay, save changes. Okay, everyone. No one gets a vehicle.
Political problems here.
Okay. Can't let me do this without having pilots. Vehicle pilots, load vehicle, Mac. Turbine booster. There we go. So we're gonna cheese the shit out of this. I have to get some sleep before I do. I want to recommend something I've been using with my Blender projects lately. Grades by Robin Square. It's on super hype and well worth looking. Thank you, Chris, for as always for your advice. You always have some of the funnest stuff to bring up to me. Good night, Chris. By the way, have a good one. Oh, I hope to do this again before the year is out. But then again, like starting a stream is the hardest part. But once you get into it, just go with the flow, you know.
Transferring data.
Okay.
Transferring data.
Oh, yeah, the location of the Rebel safe house is randomized, so you never know which one it is.
Transferring data.
Abandoned building. Good night, Chris. In case I don't see you again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
Transferring data.
Rebel safe house. Okay. Now's the part where we cheese it. Turbine booster all the way.
New mission objective.
Thank you as always, Chris, for your support. Did it? Hell. You've been around for quite a while, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. I know I don't always say it, but I am. Thank you, Chris. Leon Francis, yes, this is still working on modern systems. They have modern builds on the Starsiege Discord, so I'm actually using one of them right now. Or the Starsiege Players website, you can try them. See? Watch this, guys. This is what we call, up here in Canada, a pro gamer move, even though it's technically cheesing it. Boom, see? The mission scripting accounts for nothing else. You just get to the tunnel and it'll just say mission successful.
Christ and Hunter, that was a mess.
See?
Amazing you made it out of there, Duster. Stay cool, okay? I got a medic standing by. Bastards. We'll pay him back. I promise. By the way, the rumors are true. My brother Kanan's on his way to Mars.
That's evil, Mark Hamill.
And he's good. Real good. So watch your six.
Okay, and that's how you cheese the safe house mission. Ignore everything else, leave everyone behind, and just gun it for the tunnel. The game scripting will not account for anything else, just as long as you're at the tunnel. Doesn't matter if the convoy is at the tunnel, just you. Fishing me. Unity with Earthsiege Hercs modded in, but... Wasn't there a guy making a remake of this in Unity with Earthsiege Hercs modded and got a cease and desist? You're not talking about Izzy, are you? Because he was doing something with Starsiege or something like that. I don't know. It's been years since I heard anything from him. I suppose he's still working on it, but I haven't heard anything else about it. God damn it, I gotta change the skins back. Like, Izzy's been talking about, like, doing, like, remake stuff with the Starsiege for years now. Oh, there's NSDF Red. Okay. Emancipator. Truck. Isn't Mark Hamill Peterson's son? Yes. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's like Herbeck is an immortal, as in immortal in Starsiege means that your brain is immortal, and when your body dies, your brain gets like popped out of the old body and planted into a new one. Herbeck's been alive for 300 years this way, and his current body is Herbeck. But he started off as Solomon Peterson's son, Victor Peterson. The Weathers family don't actually know that Herbeck is not actually Herbeck, but the Emperor's son. This becomes exposed later on, but much later on. Now I don't want to change it. Whatever. Give her an emancipator. It's fine. NSDF Red. Save this as Max Raiders 6. Let's see where we go. Briefing.
Time to...
Oh shit, we're here already?
Duster. Navarre's holed up at his HQ at Carter Flats.
It is, Dilbert, it is.
Hours. The lice are dug in, waiting for reinforcements from Mellis and Ophir, so I want to finish this now. You're it, Striker 1. Take your crew in and blast out what's left of the defensive turrets. Just paint targets and let the artillery do the work. Watch for mines. We already lost some recon units to proximity charges. When you've secured the compound, find Navarre. Let's take this murderer down.
This is the last mission of the Rebel campaign where you're fighting like the Imperial Police. We're actually gotten to this point. Wow, that's... Okay, we gotta use the artillery again for this. I gotta make sure, like, I have that on me. Yeah, I'm good. Can I upgrade the engine? Oh. I might be able to. Oh, I got speed. Yeah, I can upgrade the engine. Now I can use the Emancipator at full speed. Oh, yeah. Buckshin has rewarded me with more speed. Yes. Praise Buckshin. Yeah, I got into Uma Musume like way too much back in September. The horses have eroded my brain. I saw a, whatever. I saw a swinging inflatable tree like going back and forth yesterday, and my first immediate thought was, wow, it's Symboli Rudolph.
Striker 1, this is TACCOM. Artillery is ready to...
If you know Uma Musume, you know exactly what I mean. Because Symboli Rudolph has a cosplay skin where she dresses as a Christmas tree. Like an actual Christmas tree. It's actually kind of funny. Well, while we're painting targets, see what chat says. And like the idea was for Victor Peterson to help the rebels to make a road bump against the cybrids. True, yes. But there was some kind of personality glitch where his brain got No, it's like... It wasn't that his brain got transferred. It's like, there's this thing... When the immortal like keeps changing bodies from one body to another, it's called cell memory drift, where it alters their personality, can sometimes make them psychotic. Like, Herbeck, the guy who's Herbeck now is not Victor Peterson 300 years ago. He's a much different person. And yeah, that last point is true, Dilbert. Amazing! Amazing! Maximizing! Why does this view reminds me of Streets of SimCity? I don't know. Same Open Geo. I haven't played it, Streets of SimCity. I watched an LGR review about it once, saying to avoid it, and I kind of took his word on that since. Oops. Yeah, and same as before. Paint the turrets so we don't, like, kill us. Symbolic Rune. I'm glad there's more Uma Musume guys in the chat. Yeah, I did Azure Lane too. I kind of actually, admittedly, I went back to it recently because of Taiho's bunny girl skin. But, you know, I did it for her personality. Totally.
Stay on it. Goddamn.
Yeah, I used to be big into Azure Lane, like back. No, guys, do not. No. Oh wait, no. Actually, yeah. Engage.
Target dusted. Engaging now.
Target is done.
Ready to shoot. Ready to shoot. On the target.
All over him. Nailed it.
Azure Lane kind of went crazy though at some point. Like their skins just became too much. No, like their character design just became too much after a while. Like first it started like normal girls with like ship girl rigging attached to them, and then at some point their ultra rares and some of their SSRs became like girls who had like whole ass interdimensional portals that led to a dimension full of like naval guns and whatever. It just became way too elaborate for my liking. Hentai Collection was a lot better to keeping it like simple and more ship themed. But, well, bouncy bunny. Yes, she has a lot of. She has a very big personality. But I didn't know she did that thing with the pool cue until I like got the previews. And I'm like, God fucking damn! What the hell? Sims, didn't Dynamics make that sequel to Outpost that was way... Outpost 2! Yes. That had a whole ass story about it. I've been wanting to do like a Max lore thing about that since like the start, but I have no way of like doing it. Ah shit, I'm out of range. But I have no way of actually like doing the visuals properly, because there is an insane amount of lore and backstory for practically every bit of it. They really gave it the whole ass Starsiege treatment, and that was... Like, you wouldn't expect it for a sequel to a game that failed so horribly that people still talk about it today. But they did that. I mean, obviously, it was very obvious like they were on a shoestring budget with their visuals and their production, but it was... Their lore and narrative was, like, incredibly detailed. USS Guam. Oh, I don't remember which one Guam was. Dynamics was the dream team. Then Chainsaw Monday ruined that for Sierra and all the others. I don't remember Guam. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Oh, okay. God damn, what? Yeah, that's a... Yeah, that... Guam is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they went way overboard with the design of the ship. It's way too elaborate. Like, I remember, Oh, shit. I remember, what was it? The other Japanese battleship, the I think it was the one that was partnered with Shinano. Like, Musashi, I think it was? Like, the dark-haired purple fox girl. She... Oh, shit, mines. Like, her design, I'm just looking at like... Girl, that is not rigging. That is a portal to another dimension. Like, come on. Wait, nope. Do not land artillery on us. Oh boy, that's an apocalypse. Yeah, Gustav Holst is the planets. Mars, the bringer of war. It was done by the Chicago, like, band orchestra, I think. Because there's a very specific version of it on YouTube, and you can find it. And it is actually as cool. It's still as cool now as it was 20 years ago. Yeah, Musashi, that's it. Again, I was much more into Kantai. Like back in the day. As you can probably tell by the Max Lore channel. Like, when it was first out, there was actually quite a fan base for it. Like, we didn't care we had to go through all these hoops DMM had to put us through to just play Kantai, but we did like the game, we liked the characters and design. It was it was quite a presence on the cosplay scene for a while. Then Azure Lane came up, and just everyone just in a year or two, like everyone like completely dogpiled on it, and everyone just kind of forgot Kantai. It always like struck me as a lot of missed potential because Kantai did have goodwill abroad, but they never capitalized on it. Then Azure Lane comes around and says like, yeah, we're doing like stuff internationally too. And everyone just latched onto it because no one wanted to go through all the hoops like DMM wanted to get, would put people through outside of Japan to play the game.
Complete.
Was remixed slightly in Star Trek Online, a touch for the synthwave TFO.
You're on.
Oof. I haven't actually I haven't touched like Star Trek Online in forever. Yeah, it's like it was okay. Yeah, Warhawk. Hi, by the way. It was alright, but it's just I don't know. I got into it briefly for Tile Skin, then I just like is that it? I still have it on my phone, I just haven't, like, played it in months. Funny thing, I never actually bought Taiho's skin. I kept putting it off and putting it off. By the time I realized it, the window to buy is just gone. So I never did buy it. Probably all the best anyway. Like, I think I had enough of the gacha currency for it, but I'm just like, what if I need it for, like, ship grill expansions? Yeah. I probably won't be going back to Azure Lane anytime soon. The horses have fully eroded my brain now. Buckshin, 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 shin! I wasn't kidding when I said, like, I do play the buckshin song when I play my Fire Moth and Mech Warriors online. That's how far I'm gone. Please send help. Ugh. YT dropping ads on me, towering over me. What? Oh. Oh. I wasn't supposed to destroy everything. I was supposed to find where Navarre was hiding. Just horsing around. I'm gonna... You, Mr. Brand. Yes, you were horsing around. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, remember kids, don't destroy all the buildings. We're supposed to find Navarre first. Let's do this right. Yeah. Which is funny, because in the lore, like, after this mission is done, like, other extremists from the rebellion come in, find him, and just, like, execute him on the spot. So it's like, if I don't kill him, they're gonna kill him. It's like, it's kind of a nut punch in that way, but... that's on me for not really paying attention. STO is falling off bad, but what do I know? I play War Thunder and collect body pills for shit. I suddenly feel less bad about buying that Herda Daki in the last anime con. Will he do it this time? Will I stop with the bad puns? Nay. Yeah, easy there, Symboli Rudolph. Easy there. Yeah, easy there, I did War Thunder briefly. It's nice. I've been meaning to, like... I liked War Thunder, but the grind just really wore down on me after a while. Really, Verity? The final battle of the Martian campaign, all you can say is, like, it's really pretty out here. Okay. Oh shit, I was supposed to keep visual contact. My bad.
Copy that, sir. Package is in the air.
Needed his ass alive.
That, this is Patrol 16.
Yeah, War Thunder grind just... It got to me after a while. I'm like... Nah. I think I'm still stuck somewhere around, like, the late World War II planes. Oh, shit. I mean, it's fun for what it is. It's just, like, to get to jets, like... I can't imagine the amount of times, like... amount of time you have to sink into getting to jets now. Maybe when I was younger, but now that I'm a YouTube megastar who has to make videos regularly, I don't have the time for it. God damn it, Artie, like, get to that turret already. Jeez, come on. You heard about that, right, Wingnut? Like, Yuma Musume, I think, was actually a sponsor for the Kentucky Derby last year or the year before. Or, no, I think it was, like, this racehorse museum in Kentucky, and they were sponsored with, like, Uma Musume. So you see, like, anime girls, like, next to, like, horse artifacts. Like, it's... yeah. Uma Musume, man. Horses are inevitable. Like Thanos. Did streamline the tech tree. Now you don't have to unlock every vehicle in line, just the first one. Is that a recent thing? Like, I tried it earlier this year, but that's when I kind of gave up on it. Lore of Coffin and Andy and Laylee? Man, Salokin, you're really coming up. First of all, thank you, Salokin. Salokin? Salokin? I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of your name, man. I am horribly sorry. I do fuck up pronunciations more than a few times over the course of me doing this, but what is Coffin of Andy and Laylee? Oh. I've never heard of Coffin of Andy and Laylee. Warhawk. Yeah, like a few months ago, Warhawk? Huh. No, that might be a good idea to check out then. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Fox. Like, I saw that they were... yeah, they were doing the events on the carrier on... I saw the photos of it on their Facebook. Nuclear option. I think one of the DCS YouTubers I follow... Oh, shit, no. I think one of the DCS, like, YouTubers I follow, like, have been doing nuclear option. Sax, chill. I know you're a little... Okay. Ace Combat 3... I'm not that familiar with the Ace... Sax, I swear to God, this is not the bedroom! I'm gonna shoot your ass, I swear! Okay, let's go back to spawning that turret. If you like War Thunder but not the Grin, nuclear option. Ace Combat lore. I'm not that familiar with Ace Combat. I've only, like, recently bought Ace Combat 5? I don't remember. No, guys, form on me. I only bought the recent Ace Combat one. I think it was 5. It was the one of the Top Gun Maverick DLC. But I only got like 3 missions into it before I just stopped. Project Wingman. I got that. I actually completed it, and I really like it. I like the part where we nuke California. Twice. It's quite fun. I have a friend of mine who lives in California, and... makes me feel nice inside. But I've got to nuke California. That's where Josh lives! Oh my God. Got it. Got it. Salokin is Santa Claus confirmed. He's Saint Nicholas. Yeah. Yeah, the Prez arc is... the whole Prez as your Wisso arc is pretty, like, goated, you know? She goes, it's like, oh god, I'm gonna get sick. To like, yeah, kill them all. Now that's waifu material. Marry, find yourself a girl you can do horrible, horrible war crimes with. That's the objective of any relationship, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Target is no meat.
Oh yeah, yeah, it would be. Like, I gotta really get into that. Like, I know, like, I know, like, the planes are the same as ours in the real world, but all the, like, countries and geopolitics and lore and history is, like, completely made up and, like, with different names and all that. Like, again, like, my only experience with Ace Combat was the one I bought recently this year, like, Ace Combat 5. I gotta go back to it. Maybe I should. Maybe that's a good stream idea. Oh god, our artery guys are drunk again. Oh, no, they're hitting it. Come on, guys. Train for this, thank you. Okay, now we can go in.
Got movement here, Paul. I'm all over it. Beginning now. Burns.
Cool Christmas game. I don't think Christmas lights are for shooting at people, though. What are you talking about, Tiberius? That's the best part of Christmas, where you shoot at people with your little Christmas lights. You guys don't do that where you're from? We do that all the time here in Canada. There. That's the thing we're supposed to do. We're supposed to scan this thing and find Navarre.
Perimeter moving to intercept.
Oh god, he's got elves. Okay, trick about Myrmidons is they're very heavily plated, except for the turret, so you gotta aim for the head. It's actually kind of a huge design flaw, and that's why people don't usually use the Myrmidon. The Myrmidon's a heavy tank. It has a lot of armor. You can equip XL weaponry, the biggest weapon you can, but no one uses it because it's a very glaring weak spot on its head. It's a recurring theme with the tanks in Starsiege.
Well, Duster, we did it.
We won.
Mars is now a free world. There's a few pockets of Imperial police left, but they'll keep. Don't party too hard, eh? Kanan will be here soon, and the nights are no way soft like the Implies. But hell, that's tomorrow. Tonight I'm breaking out that scotch we liberated in Victoria. Let's celebrate!
I like the way Beck thinks. Okay. That was the end of the Rebel campaign. So after this, a new cutscene will start, which will launch us into the campaign where we fight the Knights, which is actually really short. But we'll play the cutscene before I call it a night.
As the rebellion fought its way to victory, the rebel leader Beck Storm revealed he was truly Harabic Weathers, the Imperial Knight called Phoenix. The Emperor did not sit idly by at this betrayal, nor did he let his colonies slip away. No, he dispatched the Imperial Knights to crush the rebels, absolutely. Grandmaster Kane was among the first wave to land on Mars. Rage against his brother Harabic froze his heart and drove him to a pitiless hunt. This was a matter of honor and revenge.
Boss, we can't hold
Oh, getting some real life lore in the chat.
Christ, it's under. The boss is split. Run! Arabic, this is Jason. Are you out there? Come and face me.
Hey guys, you'll never get this, but Kanan is actually also voiced by Mark Hamill.
And with the Imperial fleet nearing Mars, the rebellion was clearly doomed.
Yeah, I was never much a fan of the. I was never much a fan of the kid voice either. Just, I don't know. Really made me think of Harry Potter. I know it's like a girl voice, but I don't know. You imagine that general look for them, you know? You know what? Maybe one more. You know what? No. We're gonna load up the Olympian. We're bringing some heavy weaponry for this stuff. Okay. Normally I'd go with 2 MFACs, but I only got the 1 MFAC on here, so we'll go with heavy blasters. Heavy blasters. Reactor. Maxim. That's the biggest reactor we can fit. Heavy agility. Yeah, stick with heavy agility engine. Has computer suite shields. Okay, we went with the Titan last time, but it's only got a protection factor of 2400. Whereas we go with the Repulsor, 2880. Again, bigger number is good. Big thing. Okay, here, SMOD SCAP. Shield modulator and shield capacitor. Shield modulator allows you to change the direction of your shield. Shield capacitor allows you, it's essentially like a battery for your shield when you run low. Those are always the 2 go-tos in the multiplayer meta. Okay, so we've got heavy blaster. You have electromagnetic pulse cannons in the shoulder areas. Now we just need... You know what? I think this calls for some heavy autocannon action. Autocannons aren't as good as they were back in Earthsiege, but, you know. In lieu of anything better, I'll go with this. Damn it, there's better engine. Ceramic armor, no, Durac. There. Olympian mech. We're gonna need the heavy firepower for this, for sure.
Well, as forewarned, Lieutenant, we're screwed. Kanan just waltzed right through Arabia Province, tore up our crews like cheap cloth. Christ and Hunter, sounds like the Knights compensated for our cloaks. That's bad. Time to turn it around. We're ordering a massive counterattack. We'll drop your crew at Ophir. It's gonna get pretty hot there. Remember, these are Knights. Imperial elite. Best equipment. Best training. Don't count on cash technology giving you the edge. It's all about guts now. So fight smart, my friend. Fight like the devil himself. Otherwise, we are history.
Oh. There's something I completely ignored entirely. The Omniweb. Starsiege predicted Twitter before Twitter became a thing. It's like little bits of information posted online for people to like look at, read, and comment to. That's essentially what we're looking at here. Newsnet here is the official propaganda wing of the great human empire. Here we go. Let's read out some of it. Sources say the Newsnet. Sources say the insurgents on Mars slaughtered the last of the Imperial security forces at Carter Flats this morning, accepting no surrender. Security Director Navarre was murdered immediately upon capture. The Emperor declared a day of mourning and swore the traitor Harabeck would face a like fate. Hey Navarre, how's your new candlegun facial? You got the same mercy you gave our families and friends, and like many of them, there's not enough left of you to bury. Hope you're burning in hell, asshole. Watch me get demonetized for that. Phoenix, damn it, I thought I made it clear we need Navarre alive to stand trial. We have to show the people of the Empire what was really going on here, and expose Navarre's insanity. Those MLF idiots squandered a priceless opportunity. Imperial Police, Mars. We surrender. We ask that when you rebels consider our fate, remember that not all of us carried out Navarre's orders, especially toward the end. Imperial Navy. The Grand Fleet departed from Luna to quell the hostilities on Mars. ETA is 3-month standard. Expected mission will be to resupply the Knights and commence mop-up of surviving rebel forces. His Imperial Majesty has ordered that Mars be taught a lasting lesson, and we are it. Voice of Free Mars. One tyrant's gone, the Empire sending others to put us back under the boot. Fine! We won't break teddies, we stay free. Newsnet. Strike Force Red Whirlwind approaches Mars. Excitement in the dropship base is as high as our valiant knights. Excitement in the dropship base as high as our valiant knights prepare their herks. The dust rags are our meat now, says Knight Captain Jaguar. We'll hit the dust firing. We wish the knights luck. Icehawk. This is evil, Kanan. Brother, you have our term. No, try the... Brother, you have our terms. Think hard. God, it's more Batman, whatever. In less than 1 hour, we drop. No, this is terrible. Brother, you have our terms. Think hard. In less than 1 hour, we drop. Then it's Armageddon for your rebellion. Phoenix, suck dust. We stay free. Imperial Navy, Mars. The Knights have dropped onto Mars and are engaging enemy forces at Carter Flats. The last place to fall to the rebels will be the first liberated by Red Whirlwind. Planet Head LZs will be secured per standard operating procedures. Imperial Navy, Mars. A staging area has been established at Carter Flats. The Knights are expanding the perimeter and preparing to move hunter-killer teams out. The flag of Empire flies again on Mars. Phoenix. Not bad, Kanan. But your crews took some heavy hits. Not the walk through the nursery you expected, is it? We've only just begun. Icehawk. We're not the Imperial Police, brother. We're not the Imperial Police, brother. You left more than a few dead pilots behind when you withdrew. Newsnet. There's a whole ass thing going on in the background here. Newsnet. A first look at the Knights LZ at Carter Flats shows determined and disciplined Imperial warriors battling wind-blown dust and a treacherous foe. Rebel dead sprawl everywhere, and the wreckage of Hercs and makeshift tanks litters the landscape. Despite the carnage, Knights carry out their tasks with cheer and steely efficiency. Unidentified human transmission. Uh-oh, I wonder who this could be. Human-animal conflict infighting continues to escalate efficiently, advantageously. Continue, maintain observance. Report beneficial progress, human death to giver of will. Curious. Newsnet. Grand Master Weathers has established a base command in Victoria, the imperial capital of Mars. We're closing in, Weathers says. The rebels have pulled back towards Tharsis in the west and Haldane in the south. We'll resupply before moving on. Newsnet. The Knights are advancing on Rio de Luz. The Martians have supplemented their forces with mercenary bands such as the Black Death Union. Private units such as the Order of the Stormkeepers have declared neutrality in the conflict. Interesting note, Black Death Union and Order of the Stormkeepers were actually Starsiege squads back in the day. They were one of the originals. Newsnet. Black Death Union forces are heavily entrenched in the hills around Rio de Luz. Initial night forays have failed to gain much ground. Grand Master Weathers is reportedly bringing in reinforcements from Sirtis. Our prayers go with the Grand Master and his brave men and women. Icehawk. Lieutenant, get these zipperheads out of my TOC. Newsnet can wait for official TDF press releases. If they bitch about their right to compromise our security again, shoot them. The BDU isn't playing games, neither are we. Newsnet. Sources say mercenary opposition at Rio de Luz has committed all available assets against the Blood Eagle pennants sent to draw them out. The Knights say they respect these mercs and would be willing to offer them the chance for an honorable withdrawal. Voice of Free Mars. All our dusters are out of Rio de Luz. If the city falls now, all we lose is mercs. Newsnet. The Knights have occupied Rio de Luz. Many of the BDU accepted the withdrawal terms, but some of the mercs remained and fought to the bitter end. The Knights turned the remains over to BDU envoys with full honors. However, Grand Master Weathers is reportedly not pleased at failing to reach rebel regulars. Newsnet. Night recon forces encountered rebel artillery near Capri Station in the western equatorial region of Mars. The Knights retreated without casualties after inflicting heavy damage on the cowardly dust rags. Grand Master Weathers prepares to lock down the Valles-Xanthi front. The rebels seem to be folding. Voice of Free Mars. Fine examples of Martian courage called the Red Armageddon blew holes through those Teddy scouts. Should have seen those Knights run once the big guns started opening up. Brought tears to our eyes. So beautiful. Dystopian Snowmen. They're a local hacker group, like 29th century version of Anonymous when they were still meant something. Dystopian Snowmen. The Knights probe deep, but will they find the balls Sparky swallowed? Tune in next week for Wallowing in Blood. Oh, that's it. Okay, now we can get to the mission. The game should be fine. Harabix on the O-Web looks familiar. Yeah, Phoenix, I wonder where they could have gotten that from. You know? Maybe you should sue them for copyright infringement. It was funny sometimes the music starts to get just slightly louder than him because it seems like he's struggling to speak over it.
Crew is gone.
Yeah. Creepy ass logo. That's the whole... That was like actually kind of part of the marketing. They were selling us a universe, but Starsiege never finished development properly, and well, we all know how it flopped. Then Tribes took over, and that became the Golden Boy. All of a sudden, the universe just kind of fell to the wayside. Such is the way with game. Oh, there's our first night.
Engaging now. All right. Glad to see you, boss. I'm the last one left. My crew's dead. These knights are killers.
Yeah, for those who don't know, like, Starsiege came with a Starsiege Compendium, which is a thick-ass booklet printed on glossy paper that goes into insane detail about the universe. Like, they were really gearing up to make Starsiege something. But, well, never took off. Just think, in an alternate universe somewhere... Ooh. Just like in an alternate universe somewhere, Starsiege was the one that took off, and Mech Warriors just kind of became the forgotten franchise.
Yeah, boom, baby, boom.
Shit. Oh, we got him. One second, gotta check something. Okay. As you can see, they hype up the knights, but because the AI is just kinda terrible, it's like, if you know what you're doing, like, it's nothing.
Target is done.
Like, essentially, my guys just mob them. Like, it doesn't matter how good they are, they will die if you just, like, you know, jump them. Like Absolute Batman with Bane. That was a killer issue. Yeah. I actually got into Absolute Batman a lot lately. Scott Snyder actually did something that I haven't done in, like, probably a decade now. I actually went into a comic book shop and bought a printed comic book. So, that's gotta count for something. Oh, there we go. Rest easy, my friend. Harbeck's lieutenant is on the job. Hey, join the club, Vic. I did the same too. Hell of a time to grow up playing Starsiege.
Okay.
It's quite something to play it as a 13-year-old. Like, I started around 2000. In my squad, the NSTF, we were filled with, like ex-military guys, so that was... Wow, that was a trip. I learned a lot from them. It's a really formative experience. You probably couldn't get much today, anyway.
Once your screams,
Certainly not in Roblox or the like. I know what you mean, Canuck. I know what you mean. Good night, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, Canuck Wolfman. Lieutenant or Lieutenant? Well, I think by this point in the timeline, American English has taken over everything, so I think we have to chill, Otobe. It's not that bad. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lieutenant. Hell, I don't even think we call...
Guy.
I'm not sure, but I don't think even in Canada we call our lieutenants lieutenant. It's like only a British thing?
target dusted.
Actually, that's a good question. Like, I'm curious now. Do we call it lieutenant here, or is it just lieutenant?
Tracker 1. We held him here.
Rapid Dash Online. This is my first online game. I'm not sure I know of you, Vic, but... I used to go by Captain Raynor back in the day.
At this point, your crew's one of the few bright spots.
Damn right.
Rolling us up all across Mars. Damn it. I should have taken him out while I had the chance. No
That's a story in the compendium.
Just keep your head down and kill everything that moves. You Raj? It ain't over till it's over.
So judging by Harabeck's voice, you can kind of tell, like, this war is not going very good for us, is it? Oh. Destroy Imperial landing zone. They got time for one more? Yeah, they got time for one more. Okay, so this is funny. To really prove that how short of a development time like Starsiege had, that... I'll show you.
Stand to, Duster. Something's up. Imperial dropships are lifting all over Mars. Knights seem to be pulling out.
That's what she said.
We both know they're practically knocking on our door. Our crews are exhausted, but we've got to take advantage of this. Whatever's up, right now the Knights are spread thin. Kanan's exposed out there, and I'm going hunting. There's a Knight LZ near your position. Take it out. Deny my brother access to that escape route. Kanan's not getting away from us this time.
Yeah, a lot's happened in one mission. We're supposed to fight the Knights for at least a few more missions, but because of the compressed development time, we immediately fight the Knights on one mission, then we go to the point where they're retreating mysteriously. I think I better read some of the OWeb to show you. Newsnet. Imperial Knights brought rebels to bay at Melisno Fear stations last night. After bitter fighting, the Knights broke the back of rebel resistance. Even now, Grand Master Weathers pursues the remnants of the rebel army. Hail to Imperial Justice! Orbital Guard. They're the ones who, are in charge of, space defense of Earth. A recon drone has been dispatched sunside to investigate unusual readings above the plane of the ecliptic. Communication with the drone will be difficult due to the current spate of solar activity. Imperial Navy. Admiral Idana Vladija, whatever, has ordered fleet assets to remain alert for rebel signals attempting to has ordered fleet assets to remain alert for rebel signals attempting to indicate cybrid presence. The Admiral referred to the incident in Venusian space last year. Remember the Jakarta. Voice of Free Mars. Guess what, Teddies? We have a few tricks left. Don't get all sore slapping yourself on the back quite yet. We stay free! Newsnet. The Knights continue to push back the rebel remnants. His Imperial Majesty expressed hope today that the conflict will be ended quickly. He also urges the rebels to concede defeat and surrender before more lives are lost. Newsnet. Web Ravelers and web techs put in a long night last night, erasing a rebel animation posted as an answer to His Imperial Majesty's plea for a Martian surrender. The content of the 3-minute cartoon is extraordinarily vulgar, and parents are warned to check with their local systems raveler before permitting children access to the family interface. Dystopian Snowmen. Gee, we kind of like the Reb cartoon. Thought it deserved a wider audience, so we piggybacked it until Gloria's mail exchange and popped into the morning's NN broadcasts. Enjoy! Newsnet. Using a stolen Herc, rebels ambushed a position held by Imperial Knights. Some supplies were lost, but Knight casualties were minimal. The rebels paid for their treacherous attack. Voice of Free Mars. Okay, Teddies, let's see whether the loss of your fancy gear evens the odds. Dust is relentless as time, you know. So are Martians. We stay free. Imperial Navy. ETA to Mars is 12 days, 18 hours. Red Whirlwind reports victory on all fronts. The rebels are broken. Our mission is to resupply pursuing Knight forces and then bombard remaining rebel strongholds. Any rebel who does not surrender before fleet arrival faces summary execution. Newsnet. Puzzling disappearance of an orbital guard drone has TDF leaders concerned regarding the possibility of rebel raiders striking in system. Admiral Vladijan confirms that a high-level strategy session has been called at Gearling Station, Northam, at the Centagon. Future Pentagon, I guess. Orbital Guard. TDF intelligence has concluded that the drone was lost to the solar storm that began last week. The anomalies were probably caused by magnetic eruptions in the sun's corona. Icehawk. The fleet's nearly here, Harabeck. Surrender and make it easy on everyone. I'll discuss an amnesty for your troops if you turn yourself in before the fleet arrives. Phoenix. We stay free, brother. Icehawk. The fleet's here. All swords. Orders are, burn the dust rags, accept no surrender. Voice of Free Mars. Here it comes. Dig in, dusters. Newsnet, the Grand Fleet has arrived at Mars. Violence on the other colonies has abated. The entire system seems to be waiting to see the outcome of the fight for Mars. Newsnet, solar flares continue to block communications with Mercury. The Navy has removed its Mercury-based ships to distant orbit and configured shield systems to wait out the storm. Dystopian snowmen. Got lag and black snow worming all over the place. Sphere looks about as stable as a two-legged dog on ice. Cutoffs and snowbanks aren't slowing him down. Looks like that code anomaly again. Headed right for the hearts of Gloria and Angel. Gonna be a bad one. Icehawk. What happened to Gloria? It has to be Beck's work. Laser Transphobos Orbital. Newsnet, garbled transmission. Newsnet, Mars, local. We have lost datum sphere connection with Earth-Luna nodes. Comlinks around Mars are spotty due to rebel destruction of satellite systems, but local OWeb functions has been partially restored. Earth's orbital position permits only delayed laser transmissions. As of now, we have no hard data as to the cause of the interruption. Imperial Navy, Mars. All units, cease operations, return to DZs for immediate retrieval. Repeat, cease operations, do not attempt to recover supplies. All dropships will lift by 1930 hours Martian. You have 5 hours. Voice of Free Mars. Well, you look at that. The Imps are leaving their big bad hero, Kanan, high and dry. Guess they forgot something back home on the stove, huh? We'll win this war yet. Bust some Imp heads, heroes. You've been paying attention? Yeah, this is Cybrids. The Cybrids are fucking things up. That's why we have the garbled transmissions. That's why they gotta retreat. So now we're going to take advantage because we don't know what's going on, but we're going to press the advantage and win this war anyway.
Engaging now.
Oops, wrong one. Yeah, they get really wordy in the OWeb, as you can guess. A lot of the lore unravels through that. It doesn't really matter if we shoot the ships down or not. Still, let's shoot it. Alright, shoot him. Glitch tomfoolery, exactly. Oh, who do I got? I got all rebels still. Like, we haven't gotten the knights yet. I got Sax, Atobi, and Verity. Sax and Atobi are usually my main go-tos. The third slot's like whatever. This time I just felt like running Verity. Your name rings a bell, but it's faint. I used to run a Starsiege site called the Starsiege Holdover, if that rings any bells. I want to know what that 3-minute video was about now. Well, the Emperor is 300 years old, like almost a skeleton. A skeletal flesh rag. With a bunch of like cybernetics attached to him. If it's lewd, honestly, I'm not sure I want to see it. Like, what the hell could they like make him do? Like, ugh. It's a terrifying prospect to think about, you know? Can't wait for that new Mech Merc game from Micropose. Oh, hey, Commander Wolf. Yeah, so do I. Like, I was saying earlier, like, for some reason, just kind of tickled the Earth Siege part of my brain, and I am... Man, I'm all for that. I'll probably end up streaming that or just playing it myself later on. Oh god, no. A disruptor. Oh god, no. Disruptors are terrible. They're a unique tank that can mount a unique weapon. Where if they keep shooting you, it fucks with your like movement and you can't move. They're really annoying. Again, like with most tanks, the thing you do is shoot them in the head. Whew. Sax is everyone's favorite. Same with like Plague Dog over in the Cybrid side. A lot of love for Sax in the chat. And the fandom, really. Okay. Okay, guys, form up on me. Alright, time to commit some more crimes. What the? Hey, check out that guy's engines. How's he able to fly like that? Oh, get back here. Stop breaking the space-time continuum. Oh, you got one engine left, huh? Oh, it's probably there. But they probably couldn't include it in Starsiege the game, because, you know, they'll probably get a worse ESRB rating. I'll start killing these guys. No, 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 no. I want to commit... But I want to commit war crimes.
I'm on the target. I'm all over it.
It does, but it does very little damage. The EMP cannon. Yeah, that drop ship is fueled by pure nope. Yeah, the EMP does some damage. Like, I think the stats are in Starsiege, like the EMP cannon does 600 something shield damage and only like 63 armor damage. Like, it's pitifully low, you know? Oh, stop fleeing, you... Stop fleeing, you people. Let me commit a war crime. Woo! God damn. We unalived him so hard, he just disappeared from the space-time continuum. Oh, shit. They're shooting already at us. That's rude. What was your main mech online? The Executioner. I had a WP mask, like, scripted, like, onto it. It looked really cool. Las Vegas. Plague Dog. Yeah, the lore manual, I think, was only, like, the original, like, Starsiege release box. So if you can get a hold of that, you can get a hold... Like, you can get a hold of the original Starsiege release box. Then that's where you can find the book. I actually bought a second copy of the Starsiege original release just so I can get a hold of the Starsiege compendium. Like, after 20 years, my original copy was just kind of falling apart and held together by tape and missing pages. Secure the Imperial... Gotcha. Okay, kill. Kill everything. Good night, Yekne. Night all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. Nice. After playing Battletech for the first time in Orlando, I'll come back to it. Cutscene time.
All units, we are departing immediately. This is last call. Icehawk, we can't wait any longer. I refuse to leave my knights behind to be butchered by the rebels. Understood, sir, but I can't wait. It's too hot. Give my knights a chance. I'll hold the rebels here. Negative, sir. Sorry, but orders are orders. Liftoff sequence initiated. We're up. Don't be stupid, Kanan. It's over. Surrender or we blow you and your knights to hell. I yield. Phoenix. Welcome to Mars, brother.
There you go. That's the end of it. Oh, the Martian rebel part. Next we go to Cybrids.
Sorry to spoil your party, Duster. I thought capturing Kanan and his damn knights meant victory too. But the fleet's gone. The Emperor ordered it back to Earth. I know Peterson. He wouldn't abandon Kanan except for one thing. Add it up, Duster. Fleet gone, Omni-Web splashed, TDF radio frequencies jammed. Cybrids! They're back. Kane and I are negotiating. We'll let you know more when I do. Out.
Wow, Cybrids. Who could have thought? Macrage's now ranked as elite. You're goddamn right. Sax is now ranked as elite. Also goddamn right. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Again, Christmas shopping tomorrow. Not the greatest idea to do on Christmas Eve, but, hell. I'm kind of a last-minute goofball at heart, really. I know the voice sounds all serious and all that when I do the lore videos, but yeah, I'm kind of a goof. Come back to it, hopefully before the end of the year. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the damn thing. Okay, let's finish up the chat here. Starsiege has a baller soundtrack. Absolutely. I've been toying with the idea of like making a MechWarrior 5 mod, but it's like you put in like Starsiege tracks. Might be fun, but I have to look into like the modding tools, and that's like 30-40 gigs to download from Unreal, from the Epic Game Store. Ugh. Komicha, I like that I could identify Mark Hamill's voice right away. Yes, he plays two roles. There's Mark Hamill and Evil Mark Hamill. They're brothers. The good era when games came with booklets filled with lore. God damn. I miss when game manuals could also double as bathroom reading material. Those are the days. Hamill's a goat fighter pilot and mech operator that Robotalk Macross Universe could use. Oh man. Yeah. Starsiege, Star Wars, Wing Commander, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, he gets around. Good luck and Merry Christmas, Mac. Good. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Commander Wolf. Thank you for your support as always. Wingnut00, I work in retail and do kind of loathe your kind of shopper. Sorry, Wingnut. Believe me, I get it. I try not to be too big of a dick about it, but I get it. You're entirely justified. I used to work retail too. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Lots of folks adding in the Mech Assault next to Mercs 5. What? Third version of... How did I forget that? How did I forget BTAS Joker? I guess he's kind of retired from that now. Poor Kevin Conroy. Thought we had a lot more time with him than we had. Whatever. Such is life, unfortunately. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you everyone for dropping by, watching me fumble through Starsiege and try to do my various read-throughs of the web entries and playing the game and talking about random stuff from the multiplayer days. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. I just wanted to stream for a while, just, can't ever get around to it. But I've just finally said, I don't care anymore. I'm just doing it. I don't care what happens. I don't care who shows up. I'm just going to stream it and say, at least I did it. And now we're here. And you guys joined me. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's nice to riff off an audience. It makes my job a lot easier. Just looked at my bookshelf and the Starsiege Compendium was right there. Somewhere, but not too bad. Mine's is almost destroyed, man. Like, something about the binding is just kind of, done. I had to, tape it with, decades old, masking tape and duct tape. It's kind of a mess. Third version of Mark Hamill, Joker. Merry Crimbus, Archmonomic. Merry Crimbus to all. Happy New Year to all, in case I don't stream again before the New Year. My brother got me into the game, and I remember him crying when Disc 1 broke in the... Oh. Yeah. I fucking hate that. It happened to me once with the XCOM Apocalypse CD, and it sucks, man. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I gotta go out tomorrow early and hopefully beat the crowds. Don't worry, Wingnut, I will be as polite and understanding as I can with the retail people. Good night, everyone. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Merry Crimbus, Happy Holidays, and whatever else we got going on right now. Good night, everyone.